Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we are talking about Sigma Beauty. But before we get started, please make sure to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell on the side so you can know whenever I post a new video. So a few months ago, maybe 3 or 4 months ago, someone from Sigma Beauty reached out to me and asked me if they could send me some products to review and I could do whatever I want with them. And I was honestly very hesitant. I had never used Sigma Beauty products in my life. In my mind, Sigma was makeup brushes. I don't know, I just hear a lot about Sigma makeup brushes. But then I found out they have makeup, like they have eyeshadows, they have lipsticks, you know, they have like a full cosmetics line. And I was very hesitant because I'd never tried their products. I'd never actually seen them in person. And I wasn't sure what kind of company they were, if they were actually good products, because I do see a lot of like coupon codes and discount codes flying around with Sigma. And so that made me hesitate a little bit, but the account manager that I was talking to, she was very, very nice and very patient and kept answering every single question that I threw at her. And she was like, you know what, I'm just gonna send you like a kit and you can do whatever you want with it. Honestly, kind of proves that like she had faith in her products, and she was like, you know what, I'll just send you the products and then you'll see how you feel about them. So let's go ahead and start talking about them. Just an FYI, we have a new landlord who started doing construction without warning us, so there might be some construction noises. Great. So let's go ahead and talk about the makeup brushes first, because again, I always thought that Sigma only made makeup brushes. I didn't know they actually have a full cosmetics line. So they sent me a lot of makeup brushes. They sent me a lot of eye brushes and also face brushes. I just realized that I washed these before filming, but then I used them while I was filming, so it doesn't really make any sense. So the close-ups you're seeing are of the used eyeshadow brushes. These are the ones that they sent me, but they actually have a lot more available online. So if you go on their website and you go through the makeup brushes, it's a little bit overwhelming. Like there are just so many to choose from, so many different shapes and sizes, and there's just like a lot of makeup brushes to choose from. And also I just realized they actually have a warranty on their makeup brushes, which is pretty great. So I have been testing out their eyeshadow and also their face brushes. I have been washing these on a regular basis because I wanted to kind of like speed up the wear test to see how they would stand up. And so far I have not noticed any shedding. They have basically stayed intact. These eyeshadow brushes are so soft. I honestly, like, I was very hesitant. I had a lot of skepticism because Sigma is definitely more affordable. So I wasn't convinced that these were going to be that quality, but I was really blown away. Like, these eyeshadow brushes are very easy to use. The bristles are very soft. They work really well. I mean, I created this look today, and with these brushes here, they're really great. I haven't tried every single Sigma makeup brush out there, so I can't say that every single one is amazing, but the ones that I've tried here are really great. So I have the Sigma Small Tapered Blending E45, the Tapered Blending E40, the Pencil E30, Blending E25, and the Eyeshading E55. I would say that out of all the eyeshadow brushes they sent me, these two are my favorite, the E25 Blending and the E55 Eye Shading. So basically you have one here to pack on the eyeshadow, and this one here is great for blending. You literally just put it in the crease here and you sweep back and forth and you blend your eyeshadow. And this one here is so soft, like it feels so soft. I wish I could like rub it on my face, but this eyeshadow, but it's so soft. And so I feel like with these two, like you just pack the eyeshadow on and then you go here and then you blend. So great. And again, these are really affordable. I think they're all around like $20, but I noticed on the website that a lot of them are also like on sale right now. I don't know if they have like a lot of sales or if they often have sales. So yeah, very affordable. And they also sent me a lot of face brushes as well. So I have here the Flat Kabuki F80 Air, the Large Angled Contour F40, the Large Powder F30, the Tapered Highlighter F35. So all of these work well. Both of these are tapered highlighters, but I use one for highlighting and one for blush. I mean, it works perfectly for blush. So the large powder brush is a large powder brush, that's what it does. This one here, the flat Kabuki, sometimes I use it to apply primer. Like when I'm too lazy to use my fingers, I'll just use it to apply primer. But in the face brushes, my two favorites are this one here, the large angled contour F40. Again, this one is so incredibly soft. It feels as soft as the Blending E25. Like it is so soft, and also it fits perfectly for contour. It just like goes into like the little like hollow here, and you just sweep it and it just feels great. Also, on days when I'm really lazy and I don't feel like putting much effort, I will just tap this on the back of my hand. Like after I do my contour, I'll just tap it on the back of my hand and then dip into my blush and use the same brush. Like, I don't know. It works really well because it's like, it's not very big and it's very like angled. So it just really hugs the cheek well, just saying. And then this one here, I really love. This is the flat Kabuki F80. There's also, the first one that I talked about was the F80 Air. As you can see, the F80 Air is, I don't know, the bristles are more sparse and it definitely gives you a more natural finish. Like the bristles feel more dense here, and I love this for foundation. It blends my foundation so easily, so seamlessly. Like, I don't know, I can just put like a little bit of product and I don't know what it does, I don't know how it does this, but it just blends everything so fast and so beautifully. I love this for a foundation brush. So before we move on from the brushes completely, another thing they sent me is this Sigma like cleansing mat here. This is to help you cleanse your makeup brushes. Now, I remember seeing this online years ago and thinking this was like the coolest thing ever. It's hot pink, it looks so nice. So when I was talking to the account manager, I was like, can I get that cleansing mat? And she sent it to me. I've used it and it works well to cleanse your brushes, but I honestly don't think it's the most like practical item in the world. I've seen online that they also have like newer versions of this mat that kind of look like a small round that have a suction cup, so you just like place it on the sink, like your bathroom sink, and then you can wash your brushes. I think that would be more effective because the way that you use this is you plop this down in your sink, you use a cleanser like this, and then you clean your brushes. And as you can see, there are little ridges here, so it helps you clean the brushes. And it does work, it's just a bit of a process. And I, for starters, am not the best at cleaning my brushes, so I thought this would like encourage me to do so, but it's just like a bit of a process. I think I would recommend you guys trying out the smaller one because this one is bigger. I don't know, it just feels like more work. I think the smaller one that kind of just like suctions on the side of the sink, that seems faster and more efficient, so I would go with that one. They also sent me, this is a brush cleanser. It says a liquid brush cleanser. It's called the SigMagic brush shampoo. It works really well, but honestly, a little bit goes a very long way. I keep using way too much of it and then having to rinse, like keep rinsing and rinsing and rinsing because there's product stuck in the bristles. Like you really don't need much to clean a lot of brushes. So it's pretty great for that because sometimes cleansers or soaps don't really clean our brushes that well and sometimes they can damage them. But this cleans it spick and span, just like use a little bit because otherwise you will be stuck rinsing and rinsing and re-rinsing. Okay, so after that, they also sent me this eyeshadow palette. Like I said, I had no idea that Sigma actually did makeup. I thought they only did brushes. What did I know? This is the Sigma Warm Neutrals Volume 2 eyeshadow palette. I think that this item here was the one that impressed me the most because I had no expectations whatsoever. Like the brushes I was very excited for because I'd heard so much about them, but the eyeshadows, like I honestly didn't think that they were going to do eyeshadows that well. I was surprised because these eyeshadows are really good. So I've used every single shadow in the palette, and the only one that I'm not a huge fan of is the one called After Hours. I find that it's a bit difficult to blend, it's a little bit patchy. But other than that, every other color in here is great. And the shimmer colors are really pretty. They have a lot of shine. it's a really great palette. I would definitely say that this is comparable to Sephora eyeshadows, like the ones you buy at Sephora. I think this is definitely on the same level. I was honestly really blown away. I don't know why, I guess like I had no idea what to expect. I was really going into it with like a blank slate, and I'm really impressed. Like these eyeshadows are really great. And I think it's around $40 for the palette. So if you need an eyeshadow palette and you want a bunch of colors, like these are great. And I think they have several different colors. So if you don't want warm tone eyeshadows, they have other ones available too. Now there are 3 more makeup products to mention. I also got the Sigma Aura face powder. This is a blush. This one is called Nymphea. This is just like a really pretty pink. At first I was like, this is gonna be too pink, it's gonna look weird. No, it's really pretty. At first when I saw it in the pan, I was like, oh my god, that's gonna be so pink. It actually kind of matches my shirt, but it just kind of gives like a really pretty flush. I think you could probably try to use it as an eyeshadow if you wanted to. Again, this is like very affordable, and it's just a really nice blush. And if you don't want to wear like this exact color, they have a whole bunch of other ones on the site that you can use if you want to. But yeah, I'm very impressed with the blush. It's very cute, it's very nice. It just gives you that like little rosy hit of blush. So 2 more products to mention here. They also sent me the Sigma Sinuosity Lash, which is a mascara. I actually forgot that they sent this to me, so I didn't get a chance to film the application. This is the mascara that I'm wearing today. It is a good mascara. I do think that it adds more length than volume. As you can see, my lashes do look like very fanned out, but it's a good mascara, but it's not a mascara for volume. It's more just for length. So if you want a good lengthening mascara, this is great. And again, it's pretty affordable. I'm only just realizing now that a lot of the items that they sent to me are part of their bestsellers, which is maybe why I like them so much. I'm like, it makes sense that like they're bestsellers and that I like them so much. Like, I'm getting it now. So I just realized they also sent me a makeup blender or a makeup sponge. This is this one here, the 3D HD blender. So it kind of looks like a beauty blender or whatever you want to call it that's been sliced and has like this geometric shape. I've been using it. It works really great. Again, you have to like soak it in water and then use it for foundation. It does work really great, although I find that because it has like these different sides, if you use this side for the foundation, you do end up with like triangles on your face. So I do squeeze like this and apply it this way to get a more even finish or blend. And it is convenient that it has a little tip here because it means you can go in the inner corner here. And it works great as a makeup sponge. It does what it's supposed to do. And I think you can choose different colors if you want, but I like pink. Okay, now the last item that they sent me is a lipstick, and it's the one that I'm wearing today. This is the powder lipstick called In Spades. This is just like a really easy nudie pink. It's definitely like more on the cool tone pink side, but there are a lot of other shades to choose from. I really like this texture because it's kind of matte, but it has a little bit of sheen to it. And since it's in a bullet format, it's not super drying. It's very comfortable to wear and also long wearing. I have been drinking my iced coffee off and on, and my lipstick is still in place. So overall, my final thoughts on Sigma Beauty and Sigma Cosmetics is that I am very pleasantly surprised. I didn't really know what to expect. I was very excited for the makeup brushes, but as far as the makeup goes, I'm honestly really impressed. Like, the quality is really there. In the eyeshadow palette, like I mentioned, there's only one shadow that I wasn't a huge fan of, but I kind of feel like that's normal. Like, when you buy an eyeshadow palette, there's always one shade that's your favorite and one that's like not your favorite. That's pretty normal. Everything that I've tried, everything that I've been testing out for these months has been really good quality. They've held up. They are comparable to brands at Sephora. The makeup brushes are fantastic. If you are someone who is getting into makeup and you want to build up your makeup collection, Sigma is great because they are very affordable and they always have sales. So it's very easy to collect and add to your collection or to start it without breaking the bank. I mean, if you have no makeup brushes and you need eyeshadow brushes, you can go and get some that aren't super expensive. And if you are a makeup hoarder like me and you just want to add more, you have perfect excuses because they're so affordable. And so since I did enjoy these makeup products so much, Sigma Beauty has offered to give a discount code for you guys. If you guys want to make a purchase with Sigma, you can get 10% off of your purchase, which is pretty nice. So the discount code to use is the one available on the screen down below right now. And that is about it for today's video. Again, I'm just very impressed. Sigma Beauty is really good. I understand what the hype is because I heard about Sigma Beauty for so long, but I never tried it out. And I can see why people like them. Like, they're really great quality products and they're very affordable. So if you are in the market for new items, or if you are a makeup hoarder and you just want to add more, Sigma is great. That's my video for today. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know down in the comments if you've tried Sigma Beauty and which products you like from them. So that's all I have for you guys for today. So thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.